Yes guys, I hope every single one of you are keeping well, and obviously it has been a while since we have shot a video for this channel. This one was very much overdue. The reason why I probably haven't shot a video or uploaded a video in quite some time is because of the recent activities that have been taking place over the US, across the world as well, and it didn't feel right, to be posting out some of this stuff when we should actually be backing up, the form of racism and a lot of, the riots that have been taking place across the world. Before we go on to the video, I just want to have a big shout out to our sponsor for this video for sending us so many different free samples of their skincare. It is absolutely amazing, all from very much natural grade and vegan ingredients that they have been using for a lot of their skincare stuff. If you do want to hit them up, holler at Mula Skincare. Check out their website as well. The link is in the description below, so check it out. And ever since I have been using their products as well, it has been really helpful towards my skin. I used to suffer from a lot of eczema, and I can definitely tell using these natural ingredients have pretty much been helpful towards my skin, and I can definitely assure you it will be helpful towards yours as well. So as you guys can tell from the description of the video, this is about the truth about XRP. Yeah, so here's a few facts, and then I'm going to go into a bit more depth and how every single one of you guys can benefit from exactly this same thing. So XRP is the name of the cryptocurrency, and RippleNet is the name of the company who created the crypto. Yeah, so RippleNet was founded in 2004. They launched their platform for cryptocurrency in 2013. So technically, they're actually older than Bitcoin. So the development stages have been in place before even Bitcoin was founded in 2008. XRP is centralized, but it's also decentralized. And let me give you a bit more information about that. So 150 servers that they have are completely decentralized, but only nine of those servers are centralized. So that means there is still control of what goes on in terms of the transaction that takes place between XRP from one node to another anywhere around the world. And this has helped, the amount of servers have helped speed up the process from sending money from one place to another. Now, XRP is not going to be used as a usable currency to spend in shops and spend and buy things online and stuff like that. XRP is solely based on the use of being a bridging currency from country to country or bank to bank. Yeah, so let me repeat that one more time. It's going to be a bridging currency from one place to another. That is absolutely it when it comes down to the usage of XRP. It's not going to be like Bitcoin, which will be used in terms of other transactions, day-to-day transactions. You can buy things from it, with it, go shopping with it. If you have a shop, you can sell things. Some of your items can be sold instead of accepting dollars, pounds, euros, you can accept a Bitcoin instead. XRP will not be one of those currencies which will be widely accepted, in merchants. Like I said, it is only a bridging currency to help the transfers from one place to another. So you might ask, why is XRP going to be doing this instead of any other currency or cryptocurrency doing this, right? Now, there are very high fees when it comes down to transacting, and times when you're transacting money, a lot of money from one place to another. So let's say the USA has to send a lot of money to their Chinese branches. So Apple is one of the biggest companies in the world. Yeah, everybody knows that. Apple needs to send a lot of money on a daily basis to their factories in China every single day. To do this, they have to create a swift transfer of a very large amount. Let's say, they want to send about $10 million from the US headquarters over to China, which, where their factories are. There would be a lot of fees in that time. And because of the large vastity of that transaction, it would actually take quite some time to be verified in the process. It has to go through a few third parties who verify it, and eventually it will end up in the hands of the other parties in China, right? Sounds pretty simple, but obviously XRP is designed to cut out the middleman. XRP is designed to cut out the fees, and XRP is designed to speed up the time. So here's a few facts about the cryptocurrency of XRP. BTC, also known as Bitcoin, which we mentioned in a previous video, transacts about 5 to 7 transactions per second. Yeah, PayPal is slightly faster and has about 10 to 15 transactions per second. One of the fastest currently right now is Visa, which has about 50 to 70 transactions per second. Now XRP is the fastest in the world, which has 1,500 transactions per second, meaning the minute you press it, it will not go into a queue because it can handle a very, very large portion of transactions going through their network at any given moment, at any given time. It does not matter how large or how small your transaction may be. So that's obviously a very, very good point when it comes down to transacting and sending money through XRP. Another fact about XRP is that it's non-mineable. Now, just like other cryptocurrencies and one of the first ones like Bitcoin, you could actually mine Bitcoin yourself, and everyone around the world also has a chance to mine Bitcoin, and every miner who does mine Bitcoin is rewarded with some of those Bitcoins. And mining is obviously the process in which transactions are helped to verify other transactions in the blockchain. So if you are a miner, your computer that you are mining with is helping verify transactions in the blockchain, and every time you verify all the transactions in that current block of chains of transactions, you are rewarded with some Bitcoins, right? That's how Bitcoin mining works. But with XRP, every single coin has already been mined. Now, the difference between the two is Bitcoin has a cap of 21 million coins which need to be mined and is already on its way to the higher end of 21 million. Whereas XRP has 100 billion coins. So there's a very, very larger, or a hell of a lot larger amount of XRP that is going to be released into the system as time to come. Now, every single one of them have been mined already, and when it comes down to mining them or where they are right now, most of them are in escrow accounts. One of them is with me right now, and also most of the larger amounts are in big, large cold storage wallets at this moment of time, which was mentioned on another video previously about the Nano Ledger S and the Nano Ledger X. Now, for XRP to work at its full potential, it needs to be priced very high, and the liquidity also needs to be very high. Now, liquidity is basically how quickly you can actually pull out your money, or how fast you can turn your money from what it is into a fiat currency. And it usually right now, when it comes down to cryptos, that is very, very quick. When it comes down to something like a property, when you try to sell that, it may take a few days, it may take a few weeks. It just depends on the amount of buyers looking to take that certain asset off you. But when it comes down to XRP or any kind of cryptocurrency that is very successful out there right now, the liquidity rate is very, very quick and fast. You can end up selling it pretty much instantly. Max about 2 to 4 hours and it's done. So for it to transact properly, there needs to be a very, very high liquidity rate, and the only way it can have a high liquidity rate is if the price is slightly higher than it currently is. So we're also going to go on to how every single one of you guys can benefit from this very much growing cryptocurrency. And this is the important part that you've been waiting for, and the fun part as well, right? Because everybody here, at the end of the day, just wants to make money from it. So XRP, which is this Ripple, XRP, whatever you want to call it, is currently fluctuating at around 20 cents per coin. So it's currently in pounds, that is about 16p per coin right now. The highest that it has ever reached is about £2.20 per coin. That is 10 times the amount that is at right now. And at that time, there was not even that many people who were buying into it in heavy amounts. So everybody who has bought into it in very heavy amounts is currently holding it right now. Now, there are multiple banks across the world that are currently developing their blockchain and are using, or going to be using, XRP as very large transactions, or as a bridging currency to send transactions to other banks across the world. And this is very, very big, and this builds the credibility of XRP bigger than any other cryptocurrency out there, including Bitcoin. And if this does continue to spread across the rest of the banks across the world, this will be the biggest cryptocurrency of all time. And let me tell you why. Like I said, it's currently fluctuating at around 20 cents per coin. But let's say a bank wants to send about £1 million from here to another country. Let's just say we want to send £1 million from here to Australia, in XRP. We know it's going to reach there within a few seconds. Not even a few seconds, it's going to reach there within 1 second. There will be no middle person cutting off that transactions, doing checks on it. No, because it is all part of blockchain technology. The blocks are already verified before you even send out your transaction, meaning nobody has to check it, and it's completely fine. Yeah, before you are able to send out that transaction, it is already verified. So going back to it, let's actually say we want to transfer £1 million from here to Australia. We would have to currently buy about 5 million coins to send from here to Australia. Now that means buying 5 million coins will cost us £1 million, right? Sending 5 million coins across from one place to another may slightly be a very large amount of coins in one transaction. So therefore, if the price was £1 instead of 20 pence, yeah, we would only have to buy 1 million coins. Now still, sending 1 million coins from one place to another is still a very large transaction. Now let's say this goes up to £2 per coin. Yeah, we would only have to buy 500,000 coins and send those across to Australia. And as the price increases, the amount of coins we need to buy decreases, yeah, to do exactly the same job. And the less amount that it needs to be used, the more efficient the network can be. Yeah, so if all other banks are developing this and are using this for exactly the same thing, of course it's going to be going up in price. Now, some price predictions. This is what you'll all be waiting for. So some price predictions that I've seen that are very true. In the next 3 years, I strongly believe by 2023 we will see this cryptocurrency sitting at around £4 to £5 per coin. Yeah, so if you buy it now for 20p, your 20p investment will go up to about £4 to £5. That means if you spend £1 on it, yeah, you've got 5 coins, your pound will turn into about 20 to 25 pounds, which is about 20 times your investment. That means if you spend £1,000 on it right now, your £1,000 will increase on the lower end, let's just say, to £20,000 in 3 years. Yeah, tell me another investment that is better than that. Yeah, except for the Bitcoin growth back from 2009 to currently where it's reached today. We put that to the side and let's talk about the XRP growth. Now, XRP can never grow as big as Bitcoin in like the 10,000s, but there are a few rumors that it may do exactly that. However, I strongly believe that may be too high because of the amount of coins that are in the system. Now, if there wasn't about 100 billion XRP coins in the system, if it was only 1 billion coins, then I would, kind of believe that it could actually reach the high thousands, yeah, like the 10,000 mark. But that's the highest figure I've seen, and I'm thinking that may be slightly a bit too optimistic comparing the amount of coins to, the amount of money that would be pumped in to the economy. Like 100 billion coins is a hell of a lot of coins, yeah. So we will see it soar above £5 at some point. Now, the highest point I do see it reaching in the next 10 years is £10 per coin. If it does reach more, that is an absolute bonus, but there are also rumors that it could actually reach even further than that, around 16 to 20 pounds per coin. Yeah, and this makes sense because of the theory that I explained to you earlier. Yeah, to send a transaction from a large amount from one place to another, you will only have to buy less coins, which is causing less stress on the network, and it will reach there a lot faster because there are a lot less transactions going from one place to another and a lot less coins being sent from one place to another. So I hope that has made sense to you guys so far. So yeah, if it does reach about £10, which I do strongly believe in the next 10 years, so by 2030, if it reaches £10, you are all absolutely killing it and making a lot of money. So there is a very, very good way to invest into cryptocurrencies as of today. Like I mentioned in previous videos, it's something called dollar average investing. Yeah, now dollar average investing means you are investing a certain amount over time. So if you can't buy a whole lot now, don't worry about it. At least buy something now and keep it aside for the next 3 to 5 years at least. Once it goes past that 3 to 5 year mark, pull out your initial investment and leave the rest in there to grow over up until 2030. Or if you want to hold it longer, it's completely up to you. But by 2030, I'll probably end up pulling out myself and enjoying those profits, millions, billions, whatever it has turned to at that moment of time. So once again, I do hope every single one of you guys have enjoyed this video. I did make sure it was quite simple, quite sweet, quite short, and I will definitely catch you guys on the next video. Thank you.